Korban Pesach, the Passover Offering. It's a thing of the past. It can't be done in our time. It's not relevant for us. We don't have the Beit HaMikdash today. And anyway, we don't do korbanot anymore. But just a minute. Not relevant today? Let's look at the Torah itself. You shall observe this matter as a decree for yourself and for your children forever. In fact, Korban Pesach and Bris Milah, circumcision, are the only positive commandments whose non-compliance carries the serious spiritual penalty of kores. They are equal. And what Jew today would not circumcise his son? God forbid. Okay, but what about impurity? How could we bring a Korban Pesach if we're all tameh today? What about the Kohanim? How do we even know who's a real Kohen today? And don't we need to know the exact location of the Mizbeach, the altar on Har Habayit, the place where the altar is supposed to stand? Well, did you know that great Gedolim, such as Rabbi Akiva Eger and the Chasam Sofer, were mamish concerned about renewing the Korban Pesach? And they carried on a lengthy correspondence on the subject. And in their responsa, they found solutions to all these halachic issues. They concluded that the mitzvah of bringing the Korban Pesach is equally binding upon the Jewish people when they're in a state of tumah as when they are tahor, based on the principle of tumah hutra b'tzibur, that bringing the offering is permitted when the entire congregation is impure. Concerning how to know who is a real Kohen today, the Chasam Sofer concluded, based on the concept of chazaka, that Kohanim in our time are kosher for the avodah in the Beit HaMikdash and can bring the Korban Pesach today. Now, lest you say, but we need the presence of a Kohen Gadol adorned with it sits on his forehead. Well, among other famed authorities, the Maharatz Chayes established that in the absence of a Kohen Gadol, it is sufficient for a Kohen Hedyot, an ordinary Kohen, to offer the Korban Pesach while dressed in his bigdei kuhuna, his priestly garments. In Jerusalem, kosher priestly garments have already been prepared and are ready for use today. With regards to not having a Beit HaMikdash today, the Maharatz Chayes cites the Rambam and states that even if the temple is not yet rebuilt, an altar can be built in accordance with historical precedents. And in his seminal work, Drishat Zion, Rabbi Tzvi Hirsch Kalisher outlines a plan for measuring and establishing the exact location of the Mizbeach on the Temple Mounts. Today, under the present circumstances, all this could actually be done. Throughout the generations, as the Torah testifies, the Korban Pesach has always signaled a new beginning for the nation. So it was in the time of Yehoshua, of Chizkiyahu, of Yeshayahu, and of Ezra. In each instance, the Pesach offering heralded national rejuvenation and spiritual renewal. The Korban Pesach, synonymous with redemption itself, is the most powerful expression of Jewish identity and Israel's mission to fearlessly slaughter idolatry. It represents the nation's true faith in God, and like the Bris Milah, it conveys our eternal covenant. Thus it can be seen as the national circumcision of the Jewish people. The Korban Pesach is a commandment binding on every generation. Check the sources below for yourself. Let's get serious about fulfilling our eternal obligation and be honest when our children ask us, why is this night different from all other nights? It's the Korban Pesach. Please check out all the sources for the lessons discussed in this video in the description text below, and please feel free to join in the conversation in the comments section. If you liked this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel for more Torah teachings every week.